The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Bestiary of Folk Creatures of Arok. The Imp. Its climate and terrain is any. They are very rare, though rarity decreases as proximity to a dark time increases. We have no evidence for this, it just sounds like it might be true. Their organization is solitary, except when it isn't. Their activity cycle is any in most terrains. They're carnivorous, of average intelligence, and, generally speaking, lawful evil. They are rather slow on land, but quite quick in the air. They have some minor magical resistance and are about 2 feet tall, although they can be less. Imps are diminutive creatures of evil nature who roam the world and act as familiars for lawful evil wizards and priests. The average imp is a humanoid with leathery, bat-like wings, a barbed tail, and sharp, twisted horns. Its skin is a dark red, and its horns and jagged teeth are gleaming white. Although some variation can be noted, this holds true for the vast majority of imps. The imp can polymorph itself into 2 other animal forms. The most commonly encountered alternate forms are those of a large spider, raven, giant rat, or goat. In such forms, the imp is physically identical to a normal animal. In its natural form, the imp attacks with its wicked stinger on its tail, in addition to inflicting barely enough damage to threaten a limp-wristed mage. This stinger injects a powerful poison, which is so deadly that those who are unhardy or unlucky are instantly slain by it. When it is polymorphed, the imp attacks with the natural weaponry of its adopted form, though the goat and raven forms lack damaging attacks. The imp can use its special magical abilities no matter what form. All imps are able to detect good, detect magic, or become invisible at will. Once per day, they can use a suggestion. Imps are immune to attacks based on cold, fire, or electricity, and resist all other spell attacks a small amount. They can be harmed only by silver or magical weapons, and are able to regenerate. Imps are beings of very evil nature who originate in the darkest of evil planes. So maybe New York or California. Their main purpose on the prime material plane is to spread evil by assisting lawful evil wizards and priests. When such a person is judged worthy of an imp's service, the imp comes in answer to a find familiar spell. Once they have contacted their new master, imps begin at once to take control of his actions. Although imps maintain the illusion that the summoner is in charge, the actual relationship is closer to that of a workman, the imp, and his tools, the master. Although an imp's body can be destroyed on the prime material plane, it is not so easily slain. When its physical form is lost, its corrupt spirit instantly returns to its home plane, where it is reformed, and after a time, returned to our world to resume its work. While they are technically in the service of their master, imps retain basic independence and ambition to become more powerful someday. They may acquire treasure from those they slay, and will often pilfer valuables encountered during their travels.
That was an excerpt from the Bestiary of Folk Creatures of Arok. Now, let me tell you a tale from an age of heroes.
Aimless and directionless, they move into the dark towards an unfolding crisis. None of them had considered themselves such, but they were a blade pointed at the heart of the Drow. As the darkness gathers its power and prepares to rise, a seeming chance fall into the night below may offer opportunity to those with the will to seize it, for within turmoil lies hope. But there is more than one player at this game. The dark warrens and cavernous chambers of the night below have been home to Urgwyleth since she was forced to flee the surface forests in the last War of the Dark. Bitter and covetous, she has waited at the center of her web for many lives of men. Betrayed she was by her dark master, sacrificed for the war. But do not be fooled into believing her a force of good. All manner of creatures dwell within the deep places of the world, some natural, others less so. The power of the unusual crystal growths have changed these creatures over the long years, twisting them into foul abominations. Their needs are simple, and their home has made them dangerous. Stray too far in the unmapped tunnels below the world, and you may stray under the gaze of the Eye Tyrants. Horrifying and malevolent, they desire the end of all things save themselves. The one thing which saves the other inhabitants of the Underdark is that their own schemes and plots often target one another. The Mind Flayers are seldom seen in this part of the shadow beneath the world, but they are not entirely absent. A small enclave of Illithids lurks here, their motives and movements cloaked in a shadow of their own making, for any who have strayed close enough to learn of their desires have not come away to tell the tale. In the greatest cavern of the night below, on the shores of a black ocean called the Deep, the city of Vuxalazax dominates this section of the Underdark. From its gates issue forth a host of the Dark Elves, who now call themselves the Drow, and before them spreads the hatred and malice they feel towards all who dwell upon the surface. A cruel mistress dwells at the heart of this dark city, and for a score of years or more she has stayed the hands of their conquering army. For all that time have they built their strength. If released upon the surface, it may not be possible to return them below. The party of the Rat Paladin, the champions of Jor-Karroc, have passed beyond the reach of any friendly hand to aid them. They must find new allies in the dark places of the world, for never have they been so alone.
Oh well, no cure light wounds for you.
Did I already have memorized?
Be an extra slot for it then.
Well, now, that only leaves the one last thing to do. Now, because of the fantastic recap, I feel the need to remind you of the things that happened last. You guys cleverly spotted some Svertneblin, and I spent some time to learn how to say it. Svertneblin.
I love reading it and going, I'm not putting this in. Such a long word that's got very few vowels on it.
Love it.
It means gnome. You guys chased them off with an intimidating presence. One member of the party went through a narrow crack in the rock, suspecting a trap. They prodded the ground on one side of the crack of the rock, but
wasn't fast enough to say.
immediately neglected to do that ever again. Then they fell into a pit full of spikes and got stabbed up.
Paralyzed.
And for once it wasn't you.
That's my job. You're stealing my job.
Stealing his blunder.
I'm sure she'll trade places.
Do you want to trade places?
No.
Being paralyzed by the mossy, licheny build-up on the spikes, unable to do anything, they come around, able to move their jaw just in time to yell, "Murder!
Spiders!
Actually, I believe you didn't say that.
No. Couldn't quite. We stopped recording.
So, partially paralyzed or potentially partially paralyzed Sulin yells, "Gura!" And you guys...
Had Saphiro made it around to the pit?
Yeah, I was peering down, because I believe that the last description was we
We're
were all peering down at her in the
yes,
pit,
yes.
and she looked up to see them looming down over top of us.
Indeed.
Sulin, take my hand! Reach into the pit.
Can I move?
Sure.
I'll take his hand.
Okay. Sulin, make an attack roll.
I will grab his hand.
However, we have to go with the first stated intention.
I'm trying to haul Sulin out of the pit.
Okay, you're going to have to give me a strength check. She's a fat little cow.
Wait, she's Soviet?
No.
No.
I said cow because of them others. Oh, cancel me, go on.
It's a low pass, but it is a pass.
I mean, I just didn't want you to roll a 1.
Okay.
Or anything over your strength.
Yeah.
Severo grabs your hand and hauls you up with a portion of his raw power.
I'll try and haul Sulin back out
Right,
on
so
the solid
while you're doing
stand.
that, the spiders arrive. A number of 2-foot wide spiders land amongst you, hidden and silently behind you. So you don't know they're there. Well, I mean, Sulin does, but...
Does the 2 feet include their legs, or is that just like their
yes,
abdomen?
it's their
Okay.
diameter.
Okay, cool.
Then they flare their dots. And let's get some initiatives before I get my surprise attack in. Against Saphiro. And his lovely biteable ankles. Wow, all my spiders are going first, I guarantee
After
it.
you.
Oh, wow.
I really hope we're all rolling the right
Yes.
die for initiative.
Yeah, it's 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Same mistake last season!
That's the most
You
stump,
put it back down, so.
stump noise that you
I haven't
just
rolled
made
yet,
this
so
Brendan.
technically yes. 9?
8.
4 because I haven't got a weapon now, so.
Okay. Let's hope we have 7. Okay, so all of the spiders. Well, the first spider behind Saphiro attacks him unknown. Aha! That's a miss. That's a very bad miss. It's not that bad. And one attacks Stump and gets the same number. Then one will attack him. That's a hit. And how much damage does a large spider do?
How many mages can it slay?
Quite a few.
They deal 1 damage with an attack.
I guess poison is the real problem, right?
The large spider deals 1 damage. And then a category A poison. So that means it's a save versus poison.
don't know if half-orcs are as resistant to poison as full
Okay.
orcs.
Wow, these are gonna be really easy to beat. Sulin,
I will punch the closest spider.
are you going to warn them that there's spiders? These two don't
Oh.
know.
What? Even after they've leapt at us?
Yeah, that you don't know. They were
Oh,
behind
okay.
you. They missed.
Yeah.
Oh, they missed that badly.
So I'm going to Iron
And
Fist.
they make no sound.
Yeah. I'll be, spiders! And I'll Iron Fist the closest one.
Make Stump. Or Yorick
Stump
go.
turns around into a horrifying sea of small spiders going like...
Normally, Stump would be horrified by this.
Okay, how about the
Like
huge
spiders.
spider behind them that's 6 foot wide?
What's
Yeah, that
its,
one's scarier.
Attack. AC.
Oh, this is actually really important to know that their AC is in fact 8.
Just.
It means that I can hit. Marvelous. What a concept.
Watch as he hits nothing on this combat.
It's 4.
I don't like it.
Excuse me.
I don't like it. They're my monsters. They're my babies. You must not hurt them. For they are precious to me, though I buy it at great pain. You have any other attacks before them?
That'll be another hit at the end of the round.
Oh, yeah, you got a final.
The final flurry.
Yeah,
or
which
whatever
is-
you call it.
Okay, and then I believe it would be you, right?
Oh, I am making a point to be in a offensive stance because that is important to declare.
Apparently. I can't remember why, but it is.
It gives me, whether it's offensive or defensive, depends if I get a +1 on AC or a +1 to attack. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I should allow that.
And I'm going to attack.
So you are surrounded by spidlers.
Yeah.
Spiders take up 1 square, so you know.
First thing to do is whirl around on the one that was probably attacking me from behind and missed. And I'll attack that one if it's the closest.
Very well.
That is a hit. Is there any point rolling a knockdown die for spiders? Because they got like 8 legs.
No, you can roll it.
That's a full 8 damage and not knockdown. Oh, where's my combat cards? I need to start turning.
Turn combat cards.
My fatigue cards.
Makes sense. You are fat and you. Pump?
I do have a quick question because I don't have a map layout. If I were to center a 40-foot cube so that I could catch that large spider and as many of the little ones without catching us as possible, would that stop more spiders from reaching us on the next turn?
You are surrounded.
We're already surrounded.
Yes, they dropped down
Okay.
in its surroundment.
In that case, I will take Harp Axe and I will bring it down on the spider attacking.
Very well.
This is my hit! Even just on the roll.
Perhaps after this combat you would like to read out the rules about the final physical to remind these two schleps exactly what they should have learned.
I remember it was
last
the
time.
thing we didn't learn until
And it would
very
give me
late
an opportunity for me to
last
go pee.
season.
Find
That
it wall in
it
between.
wasn't just
Yeah.
a single thing.
I killed the spider.
Next.
I only have physical attacks.
First.
Letting out an orcish war yodel ends. Fucking rolls a natural 20, don't you?
Oh, yeah!
God damn it, fuck. She's got the fucking +4. Oh, it's just dead. There's no way I can't do enough damage.
Oh, because she has been whittling it down.
Yeah. Well, I said whittling it, she hit it once. Twice, actually. Done the first one with one game. Alright, go ahead, guys.
This explodes in front of you, isn't it? Move to...
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so...
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, it's AC's 4, isn't it?
6.
I'll say I hit 1 damage because it's
Well
my
done,
final
my son.
fizzy.
Giant spider avails itself of an opportunity to have a look around at what's going on. And seeing that there are only 3 small spiders left, it starts to GTFO. And I'm going to spend its action to get some more movement, which means you get an AOO of a basic attack, unmodified. You moved to be adjacent to it, didn't you? Which means you also get one.
Oh, so it's just basically, doesn't it?
Basic hit.
Yeah.
If you had a weapon in your hand, it would be a hit with the weapon.
But
Yeah,
you rolled 2 hit.
7 damage.
Now, I would like to remind you all that if the dice is in the tray and you have not declared the number, if it is struck with another die, it can change the result.
I assume we can't just throw die at it for no reason.
No, there must be a reasoned roll. So, for example, if you had rolled a 1 on your final physical, you could have left it there until someone else had rolled, hoping that their die would collide with yours.
At any time that we would.
But
roll
also,
at
if
the
you
same
don't
time.
retrieve your die fast enough,
That nat 20 you rolled.
that nat 20 you rolled goes away. Hence, Stephen's habit of immediately yelling natural 20, so it's declared.
It's 2.
Zafiro did how much damage?
7.
It wrenches itself up the web towards the ceiling, and thanks to its web-based movement being 15,
We dinged it.
actually, sorry, 18. It has a move of 18, web or not. I'm just going to use these big spiders. We should
Throw the torch at the web above it. It'll burn the web apart and then it'll fall back down.
I have a torch. With the lantern on the cart.
And the
Over
glow,
here, I have the lantern.
the glow of the lichen has been sort of letting us see in this area.
It scritters through its hole and is gone. There is, however, still 3 small spiders here, and they're very intent on snacking on your giblets.
Damn it.
Oh, well, I mean, tough shit, they're going to.
No, I mean, he's gone. I was going to leave.
If he left via ground, I was going to try and stop him, but I cannot.
Well,
If he goes up.
if it wasn't so far up and gone, I would have tried to leap up there.
You could climb the strands of the web.
You have boots with the silk strider, right?
Would you like them? No, you don't want to give up the movement bonus from the boots of Travelling Matt. Travelling mat is a video production term referring to a kind of matting process. It's also the name of Gobo's uncle. The name was a reference to the production technique.
Oh.
So I'm going to call it a reference to Fraggle Rock, even though it's not. Strictly speaking. Right, more spiders! They are attacking you! Shit, why not?
Me, I choose to kill.
Because of all the chatter. In the middle of a combat. That one hits! Stump!
Oof. I'm actually easier to hit now. My AC is 7
Oh!
until I draw a weapon.
Right. None of the others would have hit anyway.
Save versus poison, I am at... Ooh, fail.
And then you take 1 damage. 1 whole damage.
Yep.
These were not worth it. I should have made them all big ones. The big ones. Your turn.
I'll have to move to the next spider.
Easily within range.
Right, then I'll do that and attack it. It's a hit.
You are attacking the one that Stump is attacking.
6.
And she immediately does more damage than you had, and then some.
Well, I haven't had a weapon. I think I've made one attack against the spider.
I haven't been using a weapon either.
Yeah, but you're a ninja.
You don't know that.
Okay, yeah. You're an Amazon.
Psycho.
I'm no longer reserving a parry.
Getting it full accuracy.
That's a hit.
Man, Im's going to be pissed when you damage her.
I'm attacking him.
Well, you didn't say, so I've assigned your target for you.
7. To the spider.
And it dies. Poor Stump and Sulin's spider is dead.
Oh.
Stump?
I mean, for all I know, it's taking.
There are still spiders within my reach.
There are 2 spiders.
If I have to move up to one, I shall. And I shall cast my inflict light wounds.
You have to make a touch attack, so an attack.
I'll do the incantation after I know if I succeed or not, just because. Dice. And it's AC. Is their touch AC the same?
Yes.
Effectively. That's a hit.
Now, roll.
Cause pain, suffering, and woe. Rend the flesh, entropy flows.
You don't know the word entropy.
Know what? I just came up with it now as opposed to trying to dumb it down later. I was taught it during my druid training. We'll go 7 damage. Like,
Don't know what means.
Don't know what means.
Oh, and it dies.
yeah, they grab its leg and
Into trophy.
force its life force into the ether.
Killed a spider that's attacking it with arcane power. Filled a doorway with bodies of innocent guards just doing their job.
Oh, and also become fatigued.
Sorry, Your Majesty, but they got in my way and I killed them.
At least it wasn't Lee that
When
was
I
killing
got
them.
there.
Do your second attack. Then.
It's only one attack this round. Yeah, because your previous round you had
Should I stop paying
I only
attention
did
to?
one
So I don't know.
You did
previous round.
2 attacks and a defense.
There's only one spider left.
then the spider ran
you don't
away.
want to show mercy?
Surely Tor would
have to
show
move that.
mercy to the abomination.
Yeah, but I've already moved this round, so.
Come on, Ian. Kill a second spider.
Not quite. Yeah.
Are any of us actually in reach of that particular spider?
It's her. Round. Spider attack. Spider suck fuck. Sulin, you want to run over and finish it off?
I'll go help her. No!
Do it. Do it, faggot. And hero.
That's a hit.
Poor Anne.
Well, I need the hit points.
Being effeminated by you.
5.
And it dies.
I'm only taking one. Oh, same.
Now! Take us there.
Is everyone alright?
I don't.
Sulin, you fell on those spikes.
I don't
Turn
know.
around. Let me check your back.
Then I turn around.
I'll turn around.
What's the state of Sulin's back?
Stabbed up.
There'll be red welts as well.
Yeah. I mean, she fell on spikes. She's
Yeah.
not okay.
Yeah.
I'll be looking to where the spider bit me.
Little pincy marks there from its because it ripped into your flesh. It
Yeah.
looks like a wound.
Does it look like it's infected or poisoned? Because
You have no experience with spider bites like this, so...
I'll be good.
Right now it doesn't.
May Tor's divine light mend your wounds. Oh, I can't see that from here.
Oh yeah.
7. There you go.
Did you them in the snobbledy knockers? Why are you red? No. No. There we go. That's how you change it.
Yeah. Now it's changed again.
I need an RGB controller like that for my computer.
I need a computer.
So the wound that he's just healed me with is the spider wound still all? Because I was looking at it at the time when he healed me.
It does close up wounds in there and make them look all nice and normal.
So it doesn't look infected or bad.
At this stage it doesn't.
Okay.
Because it's sealed up.
I don't know.
I will turn to Saphira with a big grin on my face, still holding the spider that I drained the life from. Look, Saphira, me kill with Juju. Flail it up a little bit. Then let go of it.
Very good job, Jor-Karroc. You might want to go get Harpax.
Oh,
Oh, don't mind me! No, it's strength check.
uh-oh. Yeah, under 5.
Under 5?
Well, no,
That's
5.
That's pretty under. It's not
about
great
half,
though.
Half under my 11 strength.
You haul him out of the broth.
You see, Harpax?
Oh, whoa, you can kill with magic. Whoop-de-doo, you can't swing an axe, so you're no son of mine.
Killed one with you.
That was mine. Y'all saw it.
Are you alright, Roy? None came to attack you at the cart?
I managed to fend them off.
Oh, good job.
I am going to cast another spell real quick.
We should be careful. We must keep an eye on the ceilings above us where possible. I know it's dark up there where it gets...
What? No one looks up. Why would you look up?
We've been just given a very good reason to look up.
Nah, that don't make that kind of sense to me.
Above here is more dangerous than sky.
That's just the sky is just like on the upside down ground down here.
No.
No.
Upside down.
The moss that's growing on the spikes. Can I use my file and fill up with liquid?
You can after you make a toxicology check.
That one was real impressive.
It's a pass.
Right, I have to ask, do we prefer this tray or do we want the octagonal one?
It's only
It's
the
easier with your dice trays.
Yeah, I just need to lift this up slightly. It's just because of the height. We always said that leave the dice trays.
I like this one for D&D because we have extra stuff to house on the table.
Yeah.
That's the same footprint.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Never mind then.
I don't like the octagonal one because I feel the walls are too low. But what I want is a custom one like that, or maybe even Brendan can fit this with like LED strips that I can plug into a USB around it so it can light the interior of the tray in a variety of eldritch colours, perhaps controllable by a Wii remote.
That would be cool. I could put a little extra wall on the opposite side to Ken, so it's harder for him to Ken it out of the tray
Oh,
too.
haha.
I was actually thinking of like a little perspex thing so you can still see through it.
Yeah. I'm gonna
We
cast
could
my
just clip it on.
Looks like a hockey arena.
Or a crossfire! Yes, you can gather it up since you passed your
Thank
check.
you.
I'm going to attempt to heal my light wounds.
Okay.
I would say I will have moderate wounds.
It's your father's light wounds.
3. It's something.
That's the number of a ninja. You guys gather around, she's scooping up her thing. About 15 or so minutes later, You all wince in pain and take 15 points of damage
Oh.
from the poison.
I never.
You know,
Oh, okay.
and
So-
it's just like, yeah.
And I'll collapse down to one knee on 4 hit points.
Dizzy. Head is spinning like whirlpool.
Oh, there was
Never
something in
end.
in the spiders.
Yes. Poison probably. Hold on.
Yes.
Just the one. That's a hell of a way to put it. There was something in the spiders.
The defending
So there's
themselves
no
on
mark now, or is it there now?
No, it's not infected. It's just the poison goes through your bloodstream at a certain rate.
Yeah.
It's a type A poison for those of you who have access to the DMG. And if you do, you're cheating.
Do have access, but do I read it? No.
No.
It's not that dumb.
Uh-huh. So every now and then
I
I make
deleted
references
it.
to information that's only in there just to see if anyone nods. And
I
then I
s-
punish them.
I just keep nodding.
Okay.
Stumpers, if you are poisoned, is there anything you can do?
Maybe could try and make something.
Ah, it's too late now. It's happened.
Right, now we know it's a thing. Right.
That would be more an animal law thing than just raw survival to know that the worst of it is over now, I'd imagine.
These aren't animals. They're monsters.
I need monster law.
And I don't know about these spiders, so I can't run toxicology anyway, so...
But now you have a hint.
Yes.
And you do know you might be able to harvest from them.
Yes, I do know that now, but the problem
You
is
know,
the way...
I feel like being generous and magnanimous, so why don't you make an intelligence check?
It's 13, is it?
Yep.
It's under my intelligence. By
Right.
one.
Do anyone here have, like, trapping, skinning, anything to do with harvesting animals for bits? At all?
Hunting, but I don't know if that
I
really
got none of
counts.
that. I can immediately go.
Hunting?
Hunting's
It's
the
more
only
of the
thing I've got,
finding
yeah.
of the thing.
Yeah, I have hunting and survival. But
Well
they don't
then, in which case, please make another intelligence check, this time at a penalty of 2.
Just trying to make sure they don't have anything else. Huh. I got higher.
So you failed?
No, I got an extra 20.
Oh. Sulin, still wincing and grumbling from the poison, finds the most intact of the spiders and begins ripping it apart with savage cuts from her straight blade. Eventually pulling out a dagger and peeling it apart. Eventually, you are able to learn enough to know about the poison, because there's some poison glands in the spider, and you're able to find them. And it does cost you another hit point, because, you know, how else are you going to figure
It is
out
what it
that's
is.
what it does. But now you are able to determine that there is poison in here, and I will give you a poison gland to apply to a weapon to inflict, what is it called? Large spider venom. With the successful attack from a weapon that it is applied to.